good. You ready?
Yeah.
This is it, man. So
Oh, man.
I'm gonna start with this because you and I have been talking since hip hop is dead. Is really that the whole campaign. I call it the movement. Really has become mainstream. So just looking at your actions and hearing some of the things you have to say about hip hop is dead and what that means, I'm gonna ask you if hip hop is dead and is in a vulnerable state, what role did you play in it?
I mean, I'm just as guilty as anybody else for the murder of the rap game. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bunch of things. It's the corporate side of the business that killed it. You know what I'm saying? It's also we got too much hustle in us because there's so much bread in the rap game that we kind of get lost in it. So I think we all play a part in it. And every time, every kind of music gets stagnant every once in a while, and then it comes to a point where it needs to be re-energized. That just happens with the game often. And all kinds of rap is like out right now that I'm digging, but at the same time, it kind of has its ups and down moments. I think Ice Cube said that one time. It has like so many ups and downs in it. So at this point of it, I've seen so many of the purists who really love it turn to struggling artists because they're not benefiting, whereas dudes that ain't got no talent is benefiting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just definitely a period where it's been dead. I'm just bold enough to say it.
So is this kind of, because listening to you speak now, it kind of takes me back to a couple of years ago when you basically just went off or spazzed out on Power 105 in New York City. Is this like a more organized thought process and extension of what you were trying to say back then when you said that, radio was effed up?
You know what, that was that time when, Nas was going Nas.
Okay.
But Nas is going Nas again on a different level with an album, you know what I'm saying? So this is different from that. This is way different from that. It's just like with the rap game, it's so much power, so much we can do. But, I think the dissing got out of control. And, it's going to have dissing, you're going to have battling, but it just got to a point where it was just getting real crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was just came to a point where nothing was exciting no more. So that's basically what I'm talking about.
If I play devil's advocate, though, you would argue that the dissing kind of, when you and Jay went at it, that kind of put a new kick in the game. Even when 50 was going at it with John, everybody started going, the dissing kind of served as, it kind of sparked a lot of interest.
Absolutely.
And then, truth be told, from the days of Pac to Jay to 50, you've always had that kind of spark in your career, and you've always responded. On this album, is there any response to the recent disses that you've gotten from artists like 50 or Kem and Jim Jones and these guys? Are you going to body a crew on this album?
Nah. See, the stuff that I do, say some things, I'm struggling with. I'm trying to uplift the unity. So if I feed into it, we know what that is. When I battled, that was one of the biggest, if not the biggest battle in rap music. So we know it gave them a whole platform to stand on. So they're standing on a platform I built. And in some of the disses, they're saying, some of the stuff that I said. If you listen to Kem's thing, it was just pieces of ether put together. So they're standing on a platform that I helped build. And so you have to make a certain amount of albums yet to be on in the ring with me. You have to have survived a lot. You know what I mean? You can't be an album or two albums, or you went platinum one time and you may have performed in front of 6,000 people twice in your life. You can't do that. That's not about. You gotta be, to get in the ring with me, you gotta be somebody in my weight class. You can't be, you can't fight like that. So that's not really a battle. But there is spankings that I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like lyrical, verbal assaults that I could do on some of you clowns out there. But honestly, the take on this album is like really more of a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really know. I don't really know at this moment right now if I'm going to let those records fly where I do answer a thing or two. But maybe not.
Okay. But you definitely got them in stock if you need them.
Yeah.
Okay.